Miller's Oil is a British-based company and has been trading for 125 years. To this day, it is still a family-run business. The first stage of production is receiving the raw materials, which consist of synthetic-based stock which has been sent from the refinery. At any one time, this plant can store between 1,500 to 2,000 tonnes of stock in their on-site tank farms.
The product we've been making today is a synthetic 5W30 multi-vehicle type passenger car oil. The challenges in making synthetic engine oils are sourcing high quality, repeatable quality feedstocks and additives. The process we use is very accurate and using the most high quality raw materials that we can gives the best end result. A typical processing time for this type of product largely depends on how quickly you can get the raw materials in and out of the blending vessel. Some are quite easily moved by pumps, other raw materials are quite viscous and sticky and have to be poured into the blending vessel manually. But the blend that we're making today, I estimate will take between 3 and 4 hours.
The raw materials are then either pumped or poured into a blending vessel. This is where all the ingredients are added and mixed. This particular ingredient is a detergent inhibitor, a vital part of the motor oil, as it contains a lot of the performance-related additives. It is poured manually into the vessel from above, because it is too thick for the pumps to transfer it. Performance additives are vital for proper lubrication and prolonged use of oil in the modern-day engine. Without these, oil would break down, become contaminated, and not protect the engine at all. All the ingredients are carefully added together and mixed inside the vessel, either from a computer-generated blend or a stored recipe that has been used previously. The mix is then heated and agitated to ensure a consistent blend is achieved. Before completion, a sample is taken and sent via air tubes to the laboratories. Here it will be inspected and put through multiple tests to make sure it meets the standard design requirements.
Synthetic oil has evolved over the years, mainly because of several factors. One is the improvements in the refining process, which produces a lot more precise base oils in terms of the amount of sulphur that's in them and other impurities. And the other factors involved are the hardware that the oil is used in, i.e. the car's engines, meant that they were producing more power. There was a desire to have longer oil drain intervals, so rather than have 1,000 miles or 1,500 miles, people were going to 6,000 miles or a year, and where we're at now is engine oil drain intervals are at 2 years typically, or 20,000 miles.
Some of the tests performed at these labs include a cold crank simulator. This machine simulates a car's engine starting up in cold conditions, such as -30 degrees Fahrenheit. Next is an X-ray fluorescent spectrometer, where X-rays are passed through the sample to extract information about all the additives that are inside. A viscometer is a simple but important test, which measures the resistance of flow within the sample during high temperatures. In this example, the oil's operating temperature is upwards of 100 degrees Celsius. Next is the 3-place digital density meter, which can measure the sample's density, specific gravity, or display the concentration of aqueous solutions, or how thick the oil is in layman's terms. And finally, there is the inductively coupled plasma. When the green torch is on, an intense electromagnetic field is created and it is able to pick up any trace of metals within the sample, similar to a blood test.
The development of synthetic oils has just continued and continued. In fact, most new vehicles only use synthetic oils because everybody is chasing lower and lower emissions. CO2 per kilometre is very much in the news because of the greenhouse effect, company car tax, etc, etc. Lower and lower emissions are here to stay, but it does mean that after treatment equipment such as catalytic converters and diesel particulate filters will only work properly with synthetic engine oils.
It is not until all the tests and characteristics have been fulfilled that the oil can be sent for packaging. The whole process from start to finish has taken up to 4 hours to get to the packing stage. Multiple containers are filled automatically by a dispenser, which pours the exact amount of fresh oil into each bottle. The bottle caps are specially fitted, sealing the bottle so it can be packaged and sent out for delivery, where it is used all over the world.